So, thank you for being a part of the PNG family.
The honor is all
We are really honored. And I think as two people who carry a huge legacy, I think it's a great combination. The Kapoor family is like the first family of Indian cinema. And I think PNG is the first family of the Indian jewelry industry.
I just heard you guys have been in the industry for
194 years. I think, as torchbearers for the next generation now, it's a big task on us to not only keep the legacy going, but to make it relevant to today's times.
Yeah. When I started out in the movies, a lot of people used to ask me, what do you feel? You come from such a legacy, from this family. It's a lot of the expectations. Does it bog you down? But I think I always looked at it like a responsibility.
Absolutely.
It's our fathers and forefathers, ancestors, predecessors have achieved so much, worked so hard, not just to earn money and respect, but just the kind of human beings they were and the kind of legacy they left behind, how they made people happy, how they've changed the society. I think it's a great responsibility that, it's passed down over the years that, you have to carry forward. And that's what really legacy means. It's you give and you get.
I think the biggest myth is that they feel it's a golden platter, everything ready for you, but it's not.
It's not.
Legacy has a lot of responsibility on the person carrying it forward.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that I would like to add one more thing. It's once, you come from, a family of achievers, the next generation doesn't succeed on just past laurels. You have to have a very individualistic approach, your own thought process, and something that you're bringing new to the table.
Absolutely.
If you're doing the same copy paste of what your forefathers had done over the years, somewhere, there is a saturation point that hits. So I think it's the intention that you have to really carry, a feeling of legacy and emotion forward. If you have that in a true sense, nothing can stop you.
I think just to add to that, I think the values don't change. What our forefathers had, that's something which has become our guiding post. So we have to work on that.
Yeah, it's that really core Indian sentimental value. The value system has to be the.
And I think passion is something which I really feel that. So when I talk to my children, I really feel that they have to have the passion to do, what I am doing.
Yeah.
Because for legacy to keep on going, it can't just be money as the objective. The objective has to be to create your own mark, your own identity.
But an interesting question would be to you is because now you have two old, very young sons who are on the threshold of starting their careers. The kind of upbringing your father and your mother and the moral values that they passed on to you. Of course, the new father and mother have changed. They're a bit more friendlier. They're a bit more open with their children, and they give them the freedom of opportunities and what they want to do. Has there been a shift in your upbringing, or you're trying to model your upbringing with your children as to what your parents were?
I think I really believe in living with today's times. So today's children are independent. They get exposure quite early than what we were getting. And they have a mind of their own. So I think forcing something which is not in their wish or in their DNA is not what we should be doing, I think, as parents. So me and my wife Radhika, we both believe that we should give them values, give them education, give them the exposure they need, but let them choose what they want to do.
That's amazing.
Because I think if they choose something with their heart, and they'll do it well. Yeah. And I think that's what, even when I joined the business, this was 2000, we had a single store. My mother
Where was this store?
This was in Pune.
In Pune?
In Pune, yeah. And my mother was very clear that you finish education first and then join. So after my MBA, when I looked at the store, it was a profitable store, very, very crowded, but a single store.
But how do you grow?
And I was like, what will I do in a single store? It's more like just sitting there like a lala, store opening store, closing the store. So then the thing came of, can you build on this and expand? Mm-hmm. And I think when we started, we are one store. Today we are almost 70 stores.
So that brainchild came from you?
Yeah. So it was like to do something which makes a difference. Not only keeping the legacy intact, but I think doing the things which today people are looking at, where you're adding to the whole legacy and making it relevant to today's time.
And I think it's important because people forget, people forget. So I think it's very important to, remind yourself and the people around you about your roots, where it all began, because there's so much that you can learn yourself from history and from, your own legacy, and really apply that towards your work and take it forward.
But then how do you find the pressure? As a Kapoor, because there's always some expectation when you have a legacy, and for you, legacy is not just your linear family, but extended family.
So that's why I never felt the pressure, like I mentioned earlier. It was always a sense of responsibility that, I have been given this thing on a platter. There are 10,000 million talented artists who are waiting, to get that opportunity, and the fact that I'm getting this opportunity so easy, I cannot take it for granted.
Absolutely.
I have to work very hard. I have to apply my mind. I have to be original. I have to be new. And that was very important to me. And thankfully, I think because of my upbringing, I would want to credit a lot to that. I had that understanding before I started working. But usually what happens is, especially in the film industry, you start, you find some moderate success, you can lose your mind.
Yeah.
Success goes to your head, failure goes to your heart. But I've been quite lucky because growing up in a film family, you already have seen highs and lows in your own family members.
True.
People speak about so much of success, but in your own family, there's so much of failure also, and you've seen that and you have a lot of empathy for it. But you learn so much from failure, you learn more from failure than you learn from success.
Very well said.
So it's what you take, from life, how you adapt. And of course, luck is a very big, chapter in
now you have Lady Luck with you, so I think, and with a daughter now, I think it's going to be
absolutely. It's been a life-changing experience, like we were talking earlier. That's why I'm asking you, like, how do you what is your upbringing pattern with your children? Is because, how my father's relationship with me there was a little bit of distance. It was not like friendship. That's how that generation
was. Yeah. And there's always a difference between two generations.
Glass wall.
Yeah.
And definitely, with my child, I definitely want to break that glass wall. I want to be a friend to her, and just like you are doing, give her the wings to fly in whichever direction she wants,
When you give time to them, you bond well with them and you become friends.
Absolutely. So I'm going to take that tip from you.
100%. And really I'm happy that you are part of this. And
it's my honor and pleasure, sir.
And now we are doing this new vision for 2032, where we'll be finishing 200 years of PNG.
Wow.
So in next 6 years, we'll be 200-year-old.
Thankfully, I'll be a part of it.
100% be a part of it. And, we look forward to it. And I think this whole campaign we're doing right now, where we say it is unstoppable legacy, and we'll be going pan-India. So I think together we'll conquer the entire India.
Looking forward, sir.
And looking forward always for your support.
Thank you.
And a lot to learn from each other.
Thank you, sir. Looking forward.
Pleasure.